illustrated by this presentation software, and I think all my colleagues made the same. I like very much what one of the funder, Adam Fischer, said in February to the Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. That is a translation from that. But what he said, I think it is possible to break the market power of PowerPoint, and I like very much his movement. So I think that is the most important. If they will succeed or not, it is a different question. But the new startup has this idea. I think it has many possibilities, and I think that that is the main factor, this motivation which connect Hungary and which could connect Hungary and Silicon Valley. So thank you very much. I should stay here.
Yes, indeed. I think we still have time, so it would be a perfect chance to maybe have a discussion before the next speaker. If you have any questions, please.
On those, you have 8 venture capital funds you listed in Hungary. Where do they get most of their funding from? That the 8 venture capital firms that you listed or referred to in your presentation, where does their funding come from?
The funding comes from European support sources, 70%, and 30 should be privately.
13 is private.
So in the European Union, there is a funding project called Jeremy. It's put together joint action something, an abbreviation. And Hungary was the first country to use this support to establish venture capital funds. And in that case, 70% of the funding is coming from the European regional structural funds, and 30% should be private. So the private involvement is important in it, but and we established 8 and 6 is at the very beginning. But the most important, they created a quite new environment, and there is a huge demand. On the other hand, we can see that to some extent, I wouldn't say that overcapitalized, but there is really a boom in venture capital funding. On the other hand, we need certainly the new startups and ideas, and now we have every possible competition for startup companies. Also today was something unplugged. That was the Unplugged festival, I think. So to come up with new ideas and to have companies to fund is important.
Thank you.
Question: Is the government?
Excuse me, can you tell us who you are?
Sorry.
And maybe you could tell us also before you.
Yeah, I'm Gigi Wang. I'm on the board of the MIT Stanford Venture Lab. So it's an organization sponsored by Stanford and MIT to support entrepreneurs in the Bay Area.
My name is Zoltán Cséfalvay. I'm an MBA student here, and I represent Silicon Vikings. However, I have been working for the National Innovation Office last year in Budapest, actually. And my question is the government and the Innovation Office planning to open a local office in the Valley to kind of bridge up the gap between Hungary and Silicon Valley?
So this is one of the aim of our visit here. And yesterday we visited also some accelerators. So yeah, my profession is normally economic chairman. So currently I am deputy minister and so on. But I have also an ordinary profession that is an economic geographer. And what I teach sometimes to my students that you have to have an address. That is the most important in life, and a good address. And I think the Hungarian innovation system, the ecosystem, and also the Hungarian startups and venture capitalists, they need an address. That is one thing. And then the second day, I think there are many good possibilities to work together to use this very flourishing startup culture. So that is the main aim of the visit. We hope that when we go back and we got all this idea what we have here, we'll be more wise than before, and
name is László Korányi. I'm from National Innovation Office. I would just like to add one thing. Hungary has a network of science and technology counselors. Currently, this position is not filled at the embassy in Washington, but as of end of the summer, we will have a new person in this position, not in the Silicon Valley currently, but he will move from Washington, D.C. to New York, because we feel that that's another important hub, and we have plans also to make this governmental diplomatic position in the Silicon Valley at a later stage. We have already discussed that with him, so he will spend a lot of time here, and I mean in the Bay Area and Silicon Valley, and we believe that he will be a very good contact point and connecting person. He himself comes from the startup scene. He used to work in New York in an incubator, and we think that this will help a lot building the necessary bridges.
So we are working on it to create a bridge between Budapest and Silicon Valley. That is the aim of the visit, and we hope that we can have this Golden Gate Bridge or something. We have also this possibility, and we hope that this R&D Council will come to Silicon Valley.
We have time for one more question. Good. Seems like you've answered all of them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.